Hello everyone. So we will continue answering from the applying rules section from the book Computational and Algorithmic Thinking by David Clark. And this is exercise number 2, word search. The instructions are: a word search uses the following special symbols. A question mark represents a single letter and an asterisk represents any number of letters, including no letters. In order for a search term to match a word, it must represent the entire word from start to finish. For example, B asterisk T matches bat, but not bath. The question is, how many of the following words does this matching criteria match? Well, as I was saying on the previous video, these applying rules exercises are very straightforward. So what we have to do is to apply these rules to the set of words given. That means this set of words, and see how many of them match the matching criteria, which is this one. So let's keep going and see how many of them meet that criteria. So we have blasting as the first word, and L and A can be, according to the rules, can be or could be substituted by question marks, and between T and ing we have nothing, and this also represents or could be represented by an asterisk, because an asterisk could represent no letter. So blasting meets the criteria. Then we have blustering. L and U can be substituted by a question mark. Then we have ST, ER, and ING. These two letters, ER, could be represented by an asterisk, so blustering also meets the criteria. Then we have boasting. For O and A, both letters could be substituted by a question mark. And then again we have nothing between T and ing, which follows the second rule of the asterisk representing no letters. So boasting also meets the criteria. Then we have boosting. For O and O, both O's could be represented by a question mark. And once again, we have no letters between T and ing, so boosting also meets the criteria. Then we have bootstrapping. Same situation with these two letters, with these two O's. And then we have a T here. So in the matching criteria, we have only two question marks, and each of these question marks can represent a single letter. So that means that between B and S, in order for the word to meet the criteria, should be only two letters. And here we have three letters between B and S. But let's keep reviewing this bootstrapping word. Then we have ST and RAPP. These four letters could be represented by an asterisk, but then again we have this T, and just for that T, this word doesn't meet the criteria. The following word is bowstrings. We have O and W could be represented by a question mark. Then we have ST, R, I, R that could be represented by an asterisk. But this word ends with an S. So in the criteria, there is no S at the end. So this word doesn't meet the criteria. The second to last word is bristling, and applying the rules we have that R and I could be represented by a question mark. Then we have ST, L that could be represented by an asterisk, and ing. So this word does meet the criteria. And finally, we have busting. For the letters U and S, these two could be represented by a question mark each. Oh, I'm sorry for, yeah, that would be just for U because S and T are part of the criteria. So we don't want to pay attention to that right now because those two letters come for default. So we have BU, and U could be represented by a question mark, STING. So here we have nothing between T and ing. This could be a bit tricky, but this word doesn't meet the criteria because we have two letters between B and S, and for busting there is just one letter, which is U. So that is it. By applying the rules, we solve these problems, and finally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words meeting the criteria. So the answer for this exercise is letter C. Thank you.